one of those like the call is coming from inside the house, Rob.
The bomb is on you, like son of a bitch. I went home and I had to like make a video denouncing the Proud Boys. Like,
just how I dress. I'm sorry.
When you're dressed in the Hawaiian shirt and the army pants and you didn't realize it?
Yeah.
Like I was just trying to be festive and supportive.
I just thought to myself, look, no one is ever going to mistake me for anything other than just a crazy random person with camo shorts and a Hawaiian shirt. It is not necessarily a look that anyone was going for until all of a sudden it's going for the,
The goddamn air raid?
The firehouse next door's got a siren.
The firehouse next door has a siren.
Yeah, well, yeah, it does. It goes off when there's big fires. That's why it's going off now. But for anybody listening, they'd probably think like the Luftwaffe is.
Yeah, it's like
they're blitzing London again. Yeah. So, what were you saying?
We went. So there's a music and gaming festival that happens. It's like So they went.
You're a gamer too now.
I mean, I'm not a huge one, but this is a really cool thing. They have like literally this hotel convention center. One part is all cabinets, old school arcades. Yep. The middle is indie.
Yeah,
left.
arcade cabinets. What do you think? It was just fucking like kitchen cabinets, Joe. Yeah, it was just a bunch of Formica.
And then the other room. The other room is fucking like every console that's ever existed. It's open 24 hours. Or that. It's in DC. It's the Music and Gaming Festival. It's MagFest.
Oh no!
It was on January 6th, a year after it happened.
Oh no!
So literally, we're literally driving to DC, and like literally, I'm taking photos. This is like DC. I'm posting on January 6th. I'm like, round 2, motherfuckers! I was like, we're doing it again, but this time it's gonna be gayer.
Did any random people show up?
Thinking, no, thank God, no. No one was like, whoa, I thought it was happening again. I was like, I can't, this is insane.
I do a bit about Coors where I mentioned January 6th, and every time I do, there's at least one person in the audience that goes, woo. There's the one guy.
Even like that was just such a... Come on, like you can't really, even if you were a hardcore supporter of Trump and wanted it to go down, that literally, you can't be excited about that. That was the worst display of overthrowing.
Look how bad we are doing this. Like,
right, you should be
the French did a better job, man. Like
bad everybody is.
And so, I feel like on both sides of that, you should be like, people are like, I would never storm the Capitol. I'm like, I would storm the Capitol every day. It seems like a great fucking idea. But for that, like all the stuff you could have stormed the Capitol for.
For the other old white guy?
Right, like if I was like, oh, they're storming the Capitol. I'm like, cool, I've been waiting for this my whole fucking life. Why are they doing it? Okay, you know, they Donald Trump, and I'm like, no, tell me it's because of the UFOs. They're doing it. We want to know about the UFOs. We're fucking sick and tired of it.
Area 51.
Storm the Capitol for
there was like everyone Naruto run Area 51.
And just doing it for, and I was like, no, it's not for like equal rights or to find out about who killed Kennedy. It's about the fucking guy.
Yeah.
The guy.
You just want to see him again? Just watch him on reruns, man.
I know how we'll get him.
I love how you just put in there. It's like, also the Kennedy assassination.
Yeah, but like, there's a lot of stuff that's going on in this country that you're like, I want to know answers.
Yeah, but everyone's always like, I always feel like I went down like a rabbit hole, like not like, so you know on TikTok there's like a lot of conspiracy theorist ones, but they're like very bad. Like this pyramid was this, so this is not like they're so they're so blatantly bad, and you're like, I think these guys were hired by the government to make this stuff
100%.
up, to make us not care, like to be like, I'm like, what? Stop it! This isn't a thing. This is not a thing.
Because like I feel like when you
there's real shit they're doing, because it's like, to me it's the equivalent of it, because like it's never, the conspiracy is never going to be figured out by like the dumbest guy you went to high school with. It's the equivalent of like the older brother giving the younger brother a not plugged in controller and telling him he's playing.
That should be on a fucking shirt. Some sort of Bill of Rights. That's from the.
It's like, oh yeah, you're onto something. You got it. Ooh. They built the pyramids. You keep like, yeah, go for it, man. Steal all their fucking healthcare.
Oh my god, that's so good.
That's one of the funniest fucking quotes I've ever. You cool to letting your little brother play with an unplugged controller?
It's some of these conspiracy theories are lumped into. I think you're right. I think that they do.
I'm not saying there aren't shit like
they're like okay, like flat Earth. Nobody really believes in flat Earth. Stop telling me that nobody really believes in flat Earth.
Really
But not real people. Do you understand?
I agree with that.
I think most of the people out there are like, yeah, no, not flat Earth. You know, but if you're like, okay, well, how do you feel about the CIA possibly being involved in the killing of JFK? You're like, yeah.
You brought back to Kennedy.
Well, you're a conspiracy theorist. You are right there with Sasquatch, and I'm like, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I refuse to believe that like people that believe the Earth is hollow and that the moon is a fake vessel that orbits the Earth. Like what? You believe that? Yeah. The Earth is flat. Yeah. I'm like, but also aliens are. I'm like, yeah, aliens are fucking real. What are we talking about?
There's people that I went down a rabbit hole like the worst conspiracies. I watch a lot of like actual like archaeologists, anthropologists like debunk all these crazy ones. But it's like. You're watching them and you're like this. They're just like this looks like this thing, so it must be that. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, I'm not even a smart guy, and I get this is horseshit. But you go in the comments and it's just like, does this mountain in Antarctica looks like a pyramid? Well, why would someone build one there? It sucks there. They're like, yeah, but why is it like that? Because a glacier, asshole.
All conspiracies I always go back to is money and power, right? Yeah. And it doesn't necessarily mean they all revolve around money and power, but generally most people when you're conspiring to do something is that nature, right? So when you're like, okay, so flat Earth, what's the money power? Well, it's so that the people that make globes could make money.
The globe people.
Selling globes and they're fucking liars. And you're like, wait,
is that a real reason?
No, but I'm just saying, like, who's making the doing it so NASA could make money? Like NASA could have exploited. NASA could still be going to outer space if this is flat.
Oh man, I saw a great one, and the person was like, he's like, there's something happening.